What's up YouTube, Metro here 2012 here, coming at you with a new series today, and what it is NBA 2K18 rebuilds. So I'm going to be doing this just like a lot of other YouTubers do, and I'll be taking a team and simming everything, but just trading and doing acquisitions to rebuild a team. The first team I'll be doing is the Phoenix Suns, and the way that this series will work will be seasons at a time. So as you can see here, I was kind of surprised, but we were able to trade for Dennis Smith Jr. On the Dallas Mavericks. We had to give up Eric Bledsoe and then a protected first round pick that we get to keep, I believe, or it's next year lottery protected. So as long as we're not a lottery team next year, we're good to keep it. Here we go, making a few more trades. Don't really remember why we did that one, to be honest with you. Just trading Alex Len out of there. Maybe it was so he wouldn't complain or something. Not entirely sure why. But yeah, we're just really just jumping into these moves and going into training, adjusting what kind of training we're doing. Usually it's 3-and-D training, so getting players good at being fast, being good defenders, and being good three-point shooters. That's the best way, I believe, to get players really good really fast. And then big guys, we usually do post-D and like pick and roll, IQ, post defense IQ, block shots, stuff like that. Getting the big guys good at that stuff. And then, yeah, training wise, that's how it'll go. But as I mentioned earlier, I just want to clarify this point really quick, that for the Phoenix Suns, I will be doing one episode per season. So I'm not just doing this straight rebuild all in one episode and getting all the way to a finals appearance or a finals victory, anything like that. I'm just going to do it season at a time. That way I don't have to end the series if I like the way things are going. I don't have to end it just on a championship. We can keep these series going. If you want to see how far these teams go, leave likes on these videos, and then let me know to keep going if you want to see what these teams turn out into. So this entire episode will just be season 1. I've already got season 2 recorded and ready to go, so you'll be seeing that one shortly as well. So the end of season 1, Russell Westbrook got MVP, Lonzo Ball Rookie of the Year, Jeremy Lin always gets 6th man. Those are the season stats. Looking at NBA first team, NBA second team, third team, defensive first team, defensive second team, all rookie first team. We had Dennis Smith Jr. and Josh Jackson both got first team rookie, and then we did not have any second team rookies. Simulating playoffs here. Oddly enough, the 76ers got into the finals and beat the Warriors. So in Markelle Fultz's rookie year, he became finals MVP, which is just insane to me. We ended up winning the draft lottery, getting the number 1 overall pick as well as the number 6 overall pick. We end up signing Earl Watson back as our head coach, Dirk Nowitzki as our assistant coach. Going into the draft here, we have 14 trade offers for the number 1 pick, and let's see what we do with it here. We get actually quite a few offers, and one of them includes Jason Tatum, who is an amazing player, has a lot of talent that could potentially grow with this young team. This young core, Josh Jackson and Jason Tatum side by side, could be amazing, as well as we saw there was an offer for Jonathan Isaac and there was one for De'Aaron Fox. However, I wanted to invest in Dennis Smith Jr., so I did not go the De'Aaron Fox route. I think Jason Tatum is going to be an amazing player, and he can either play kind of like a 6-man for a power forward and small forward, or he can start at the power forward position, and we can do well that way. So we are going to go ahead and trade that pick for Jason Tatum, because we do also have that 6th overall pick, I believe. We're trying to trade up in this draft so that we can take a guy we really want in Luka Doncic, because he is an amazing shooting guard. And for those of you who are aware with recruiting, you'll know that he's from Slovenia and he's showing huge promise. He's one of the highest touted prospects in a while, I guess. So they're saying like he's going to come in and be like a game-changing player in this next draft. So we keep trying to trade up because we really want Luka Doncic, guys. Doncic, not exactly sure how you pronounce it. He's an amazing player, 6'7" shooting guard. I really want him bad, so we keep trying to trade up. this would be a heck of a draft if we'd be able to get him and Jason Tatum. But I think the Jason Tatum deal worked pretty well. He was a pretty high draft pick the year before, and we think he can fit into our system nicely. He's very versatile playing that small forward, power forward position, and he can be a very good power forward and small ball the way the Warriors like to play it. So as you can see, still trying to trade up because we want to secure that pick. He hasn't been picked yet. Let's see if the Lakers will take him at number 4, and no, they go DeAndre Ayton. So there's only one pick left between where we're at and our pick, and they went Colin Sexton. So there's another guy I was considering is Colin Sexton. He went pick number 5. We have 18 offers for our pick. I'll go ahead and view it. So we could trade and get Colin Sexton still if we want to. We could trade for Andre Drummond, but instead we're going to go ahead and look at prospects. And Luka Doncic, we do have to wait 1 year to get him because he's got an overseas contract, but you'll see with the next episode that actually works out in our favor, because while they're playing overseas, they get a lot of playing time and they can actually still improve. And you can send them to Untapped Potential Camp. So even though we just drafted Doncic, we can send him to Untapped Potential, and then while he's starting and playing huge minutes and putting up huge numbers overseas, he can have that Untapped Potential and get really, really good. So it works out really well to draft guys that stay overseas, especially if we're rebuilding and don't necessarily want to win right now because we want another high draft pick next year. Going into free agency, TJ Warren's a guy we had to decide if we wanted to keep on the team. The offers that people are sending him were like 3 years, $50 million, so they were offering him a lot of money, and that would just be to be our backup small forward. We also have Jason Tatum, which is a big part in this decision as well, because Jason Tatum right now is on the cheap, and he could also be that backup small forward / backup power forward for us. So we think we're going to let TJ Warren go. It's a hard decision. We are also kind of pursuing Zach LaVine, let him go because he was going close to max deal money, which is insane to me. But yeah, TJ Warren, we're just going to have to let walk, I think. So we put offers out. We were able to sign Seth Curry to be a good backup shooting guard for a year. We signed him to a 1-year contract because next year Doncic will be here. So we just wanted a guy that could come off the bench and score, and we did sign Seth Curry for that. We went after Glenn Robinson as another option at small forward in case somebody gets injured. And then we're considering signing Montrezl Harrell, but decided not to because, again, I want Jason Tatum to be able to play that power forward position as well, and we don't want it to get too crowded. So we decided against signing Montrezl Harrell. We did not also sign JaVale McGee, but we do have other options. So going ahead and looking at progression here, looks like a lot of people got better. Josh Jackson got 2 overall better, Jason Tatum 3 overall better, Marquise Chris 2, Dennis Smith Jr. 1, and Allen Williams 1 as well. You can see their 3 and D stats all improved a lot. Basketball IQ went up for everybody. Their potentials are all still really high. So building this team from the ground up, we got a really good young core, and they're all getting better together. It's exactly what I want to see. Dennis Smith Jr., just an athletic freak at the point guard position. He doesn't improve as much as I'd like him to. He's still stuck in that high 70s range. He's not getting up to like over 80 and then closer to 90. So it's taking a while for him to develop, but I'm going to have patience. So keep in mind here, Luka Doncic is 75 overall at this point. Let's see if he can get any better. We could just take a peek, and Dragon Bender got pretty good too. His 3-point went up, which is awesome. He was a really good 3-point shooter at the draft. Hasn't really shown that yet in the NBA. But we're still not giving up on Dragon Bender, guys. Going ahead and downloading the draft class for the next offseason. You can have that going as well, that to look forward to. And then as far as camps go, we get 2 camps. We're going to send a couple people to Untapped Potential, one being Dragon Bender, and the other person going to Untapped Potential will be Dennis Smith Jr. So they already have high potential, but we wanted to make sure to get those guys to Untapped Potential camp. Taking a look at our roster, we have to release a player or 2 in order to meet the requirements to go into the next season. So we're releasing 2 players, 3 players even, 2 players, and then we're trading Kosta Koufos, getting his salary off the books and getting him off the roster, just picking up some picks for him. and then needed to clear one more spot, so we picked up a draft pick and then took on Omer Asik's salary. But this is our starting lineup going into year 2, guys. If you did enjoy this video and you want to see the next one, hit the thumbs up button. But this is the first year of the rebuild. Hopefully we can get it better next time, and I apologize for not showing season stats, but next year I guarantee, I already know that I'm going to show you them then. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.